Such a pretty Tuesday afternoon on this November 1st, and even though there are two tropical storms in the Atlantic Basin, we have no threats here and really no big storm systems or anything hazardous with our weather moving into our area anytime soon. We get to enjoy this nice weather. We have had a few more clouds today than we have recently. Our high today expected in the middle 70s. We're already in the middle 70s for some spots, a comfy 73 along the south shore of Lake Pontchartrain, and we'll just add maybe a couple of degrees to our temperatures through the next couple of hours, and then we'll be back in the 60s for this evening, getting just a bit cool, but not chilling down a whole lot overnight. Our temperatures tonight expected in the upper 50s to lower 60s. Now, there has been a disturbance off to our southwest, and notice that there's some rain in the Gulf, and we do have clouds streaming over a chunk of southeast Texas and almost all of Louisiana. Now, the spot not seeing as much cloud cover is pretty much the camera view that I showed you around the south shore of Lake Pontchartrain and south to the coast. We have some sunnier skies, but you do have a few more clouds if you are north of the lake. Now, we'll take our high resolution model. It's doing a good job of picking up on the current situation, you can see, and now we'll go forward in time, and you can see that any rain that is off to the west of us right now, just not expected to really be able to make it over our area. It'll all be weakening as we get into this afternoon and tonight. Now, this is overnight. A stray shower is possible, but we're just not looking at a setup where we're going to get a lot of rain, I think, and the models may even be overdoing what we will eventually see. So this is 7 a.m. tomorrow, quiet start to the day, and then tomorrow the clouds will probably stay far to the south of us, so we're looking for actually sunnier weather for tomorrow on Wednesday, and into the end of the week we'll just be gradually warming up. Today, as I said, temperatures around 76. Tonight, 50s north of Lake Pontchartrain and lower 60s expected south. Overall, a really pleasant evening with those temperatures very comfortable in the 70s into the 60s like I showed you. And now to talk about the tropics, it's November 1st, not a day where we think we're going to be covering a lot of tropical things, but of course we are still in hurricane season. Just 30 days left. It ends on November 30th, but there are the two tropical storms. Lisa formed yesterday morning and Martin this morning. Now, to go into detail with these two, both are forecast right now to become hurricanes, but as I was saying earlier, Martin may be not a very long-lived hurricane because it will probably transition into a non-tropical storm system, still powerful, but non-tropical when it joins up with another system and merges with that system in the next day or two. But again, it might become a Category 1 hurricane. It was non-tropical. The National Hurricane Center has said now it is tropical, and then it will become non-tropical again. So that's Martin's story, set to stay out over waters. This is Lisa getting close now to the coast of Central America, and it's going to skirt along the coast here in the Bay of Honduras and move into Belize, potentially as a hurricane by sometime tomorrow. So this is going to be a system that will probably still tap into these warm waters, like I was saying, over this part of the Caribbean Sea. In fact, most of the Caribbean Sea still looking at those sea surface temperatures middle to upper 80s. So it may strengthen rather quickly and then again make its landfall tomorrow. It has strengthened already, winds at 60 miles per hour. And then once it moves inland, it will likely fall apart very fast and will just be a remnant low and probably dissipating by that point you see there over parts of Mexico. We're expecting it not to get into the Gulf because, again, of that big high that we've been seeing in the forecast for quite some time. So not a threat for the Gulf Coast. Our hurricane season, though, with these two storms, we've now reached 13 named storms. That's average for this point in the year, but we're a little below average numbers for hurricanes and major hurricanes. But one thing that we've been talking about is the ACE, the accumulated cyclone energy. How much energy are these storms actually using? And notice that we are only at about 73% of normal for this time in the year. The average right now is 115 for the ACE, and we're only at 84. We'll see how much Lisa and Martin add to that, but still looking below average when you just look at the energy. 7-day forecast shows our temperatures gradually increasing. Chance for a few showers this weekend, but not a really high chance. And our temperatures continuing in the lower 80s into early next week.